Which one? This is my path. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
Little star, you grow in strength and knowledge rapidly. How proud your headmistress must be that you are able to surpass her finally. Yet we know the burden that you bear. Look forth. Night bloom. You shall be feared.
I'm ready. Almighty chaos? Gold coins.
I shall hold Cronos to account for what has come to pass. But I am not without blame myself, for I fear that I made present matters worse. You shall see whether any such mistakes can be corrected.
Should be manageable. Okay. No shells. Last one.
Cronos still goes everywhere with that old, gaudy-looking golden scythe of his. He fancies himself a reaper, speaks of harvest and decay. But he merely speaks in riddles, whilst I work directly in the trade. Very well.
I see.
something of value there.
There. Until we meet again.
Swept up in family affairs. Much better things to do, you know? But I couldn't exactly sit this one out. Nor you, I guess.
Better.
Silken finery, so soft. A customer.
You're always here all by yourself. The woods are filled with spiders. Don't you ever get together, something like that? Make great big webs you couldn't on your own?
I'll let you in on a little secret, my friend. I happen to hate spiders. Near as I can tell, all spiders do. Weaving's a solitary exercise. And besides, I much prefer your company. Now you enjoy, all right? Alone again.
A warding circle.
Still think you can beat me? Don't need assistance from you here, but how about we make things interesting? Been waiting for this.
Then let's go. Revol's empty.
Your aim.
Out of shells.
That's for you. Should have had you.
Across the fields of morning where the path descends to Tartarus. The monstrous creature there. Do you know what it is?
It's a problem. Can't always find my way to it, and even when I do, that thing forces me back. But don't worry. Got my eye on it. Later.
Gone. Some bones for later use. No shells. Woods take you. Good.
Come forward. We are alone. Nary the baying of a single hound is to be heard. Selene, high above, shall have to be sufficient for an audience. Now, the crossed flames!
Need shells.
Good. Arise again, sisters.
Empty.
Like that. Behold the moon.
Together.
Well fought, and may the fates be generous to you in your descent.
I prevailed. You.
You. I am time itself. What are you? A thrall of those calling themselves gods, mindlessly serving at their whim. My children are crafty. To them, you are nothing but a common tool, and not an especially sharp one, it appears to me.
An even trade. The sash. The air's thick. I'm soaked. Choose one, spurn the other.
My granddaughter.
For my mother.
Now Now really isn't the time for petty squabbles, but I'm afraid you leave me with no choice.
Nothing personal, cousin. Now he's upset. Out of shells. Those spouts again. Satisfied?
So much for that lot. May my blessing serve you better than them. You earned it.
Hail, boatman. Stolen property. Revol's empty. Here goes. This place again. No, you don't. Quickly. No shells. The path of stars. Some coins. superior might. May I?
The volume always takes its toll. That's just the way it is. Though the benefits are more than worth the asking price. You got my guarantee.
Oh, you love a good show, don't you, lady? And we love to satisfy our fans, don't we, gals? 1, 2, 3,
No shells. Need shells.
give it up for Jenny!
The wall's empty. Need shells.
Don't need to stare. Were you aware? Looks like something died.
Keep practicing. Another pearl. I have the gold.
Milling away.
Big drop. Look for the markers. Come on, Mel. What are you waiting for? Some of these golden coins. Some glass rock. No shells. Grow golden once again. 2 remain. Smackers. Clarity. It's sealed in.
The morning fields before? A horrid place, or so I hear, and covered in dry brush far as the eye can see. Well, next time you're there, you burn your way on through. Hear me, hot stuff?
That's hot. This does not belong to you. Revol's empty. Now then. Property recovered. I have to go now. My blood is not for you. All banished for now. Cousin Apollo, I am grateful for all your warmth, benevolence, and aid. Please accept this gift.
They're not quite for me. What a delightful surprise. And I haven't had a lot of those of late. Know what? I've something for you too.
Thank you for this, cousin. In the name of Hades. And there she is.
There she is. There she is. There she is.
You must have hidden back when Nemesis was here. Big, dark-haired daughter of Nyx that sometimes storms through these fields. But you don't have to be afraid of her.
Afraid of her. Don't have to be afraid of her. Don't be afraid of her.
For me? You sure? skull gleams anew. Flourish and reveal my path. Need shells. This is my father's realm. That's one down. Would you indulge me for a moment, boatman? If we're to restore the old order around here, I was thinking why not start like this? Wait, are you certain there's no charge for this? Moonlight guide you, my lord. I'll break you from your shell. The ball's empty.
vengeful princess overcomes again the hellish monster standing in her way.
Feel better, Cerberus. Some tears. Made it back here.
After the calculating Titan of Time wrested control of the underworld, he sealed shut the major artery from Tartarus. Yet the Princess of the Dead knows of a hidden passageway within.
Secrets of the unseen. Clean. Try another one, maybe. The eye. Unseen. Ground floor. Should be a clear path to the house.
An infiltrator breached through our defenses.
This is the Titan's fault. No shells. Revol's empty. No shells. Death to Cronos. Greetings, Father. Sorry, boy.
Fierce hellhound Cerberus has many fangs, but little trust to spare.
Moonlight, guide us.
Not he, it won't. What has that blasted Titan done to Cerberus? That he should storm into this place with such abandon only to be ushered out again. Takes a small army of satyrs to drive him back.
Cronos casts him out into the morning fields above. Then rage and despair congeal about him, and his better senses take leave. My own path leads me through where he resides.
So you must face him in that sorry state. Thank you, daughter, for taking pity on the moody beast. He has seen better, but been through worse. You were too young to form a bond before, but perhaps it is not too late. Go.
Four chambers to go. You honor me. Out of shells. Do I risk straying from the shortest route? No shells. Need shells. Ribble's empty. Now for the last one. No traitor to the house shall go unpunished. I can use this.
Welcome to my house.
You know, I'm almost impressed. Not only have you ransacked my father's domain and made war on Olympus, you had the audacity to deceive primordial chaos. That takes a spine.
Why, thank you, my girl. I must admit, I thought that chaos would be something of a bargainer, for I was willing to exchange their daughter Nyx for the three fates. But now I have them all.
You played the chthonic gods for a pack of fools. These eldest, most powerful forces in existence. Such choices may come back to haunt you.
Yes, you have come back to haunt me here repeatedly. You, the best that the gods of the underworld and Olympus have to offer. Bah. blast you. I will love company.
Need shells.
Absurd.
No shells.
Be gone.
No shells.
You wretched child. Like father, like daughter, then, is it?
I'm out.
Be gone now from my sight.
The hall's empty.
I have more guests I wish for you to meet.
No shells.
Be still.
How about this?
Steadily resist.
Out of shells. I'm not returning yet.
I thought none could resist the ravages of time. But you, how?
You'll get no answers from me, and no mercy either. Now die already, and I'll collect the ichor from your veins, or whatever flows through them.
What is death to the deathless? A mere nuisance. This house is mine. Once I am gone, you shall be cast away.
I expect so. And you'll be remade and back on the throne before I can return. But I shall return, and I'll slay you again and again and again if I must.
Even if, in so doing, it meant that you would never see your dear old family again. Because the mercy I have shown to them thus far is something I may have to reevaluate.
Our family. And what do I care? I don't even know them. But I do know you will be dead here in another moment. Any last words?
For you, my girl. Now. Time cannot be stopped.
What did I tell you? Nothing but sand.
The gutted grand hall of the former House of Hades eerily lies still. Knowing the immortal Titan shall return, the Dark Princess pursues an object that may be the key to her predicament.
It should be in the Prince's chamber still. The remains of time. Should have a look around.
Thus did Melenoi, the Underworld's vengeful daughter, cross the deepest reaches of her realm to thwart her ancient, hateful foe. The Titan Cronos. Time itself, and time supposedly cannot be stopped. A claim the princess has her reasons to dispute. Hers is a tale that shall withstand time, yet it requires time as well. For now, a cruelly abrupt end shall have to do.
Return to Shadow now. What just happened? Can you believe it, little one? I did it. I got him. What now? Don't let me get you down. Cronos threatened that you'd never see your family again, the wretch. Well, here they are. No closer than before.
It's an auspicious
hello?
night.
Interesting.
Your foes were doomed to fall.
My brother Charon is committed to this realm. How far were you able to go last night, Princess? You were gone for some time. I sensed the growing fear and excitement in the air, even heard some of the rumblings.
If the rumblings were that I reached the depths of Tartarus, broke into my father's stolen house, confronted Cronos there and outfought him, then you heard correctly. Hardly a final victory, but still.
I would object to anyone but you diminishing such a victory. Is this not a vitally important component of the task you've been entrusted to complete?
Well, yes it is, but
Then congratulations.
I'll just clean this
And may
up.
the fates will your next move.
You're so worked up about this war, like it's some huge thing. Olympus loves a good war. Have him all the time up there. Got a whole god dedicated to him and everything. Know how easy it is to get him to start fighting?
No, Eris, please, enlighten me. Just how easy is it to get my relatives to descend into acts of unconscionable violence and destruction?
Well, this one time, they all flew into a tizzy over a single golden apple. A mysterious offering marked for the fairest one of all. They had a little dispute over who the secret admirer meant. One thing led to another, and boom.
That sounds like a simple misunderstanding, if not a prank. But you say it grew into a full-scale war. What happened then?
Nah, long story.
should be of use. Trade you. Nemesis on break, I guess.
A moment, goddess.
Come along.
Our garden flourishes.
Take all the time you need.
Plenty of room to grow.
Come here.
I know. Noted. Katoski Onoski.
Carefully said.
Here you'll grow strong.
You got him, didn't you? Killed the bastard for one night at least. The first report I heard I scarce believed, but by the third or fourth I'd come around. Well done, goddess.
Thanks, Odd. Though I'd not be surprised if our reports already say he's returned. But I got what I needed for now. And a little bit of payback, I suppose.
Aye, and he'll be sore about it, I expect. But even though we're not there yet, we needed this, I think. You needed this. On to the next phase, then?
Oh, yes.
You're back. Now, tell me everything. You found your mark. What then?
I reached the edge of Tartarus and made my way into the house, just as we planned. Cronos was there, on my father's throne. We clashed. He lost. But I know he isn't gone, and I was unable to linger there for long.
Truly. And you retrieved something from him, I see. We were never going to destroy him with brute force alone, but soon enough, he may yet be undone entirely. Until then, study him. And I shall study what you found.
By study him, you mean find him again and fight him? Weaken him? Distract him?
Precisely that.
Moonlight, guide us.
All of us. Oh, by the way, something awaits you in the training grounds. You proved beyond a doubt that you're prepared.
Thank you, Headmistress. My choice is hereby made. My path is set.
You've done it.
Welcome, O learned sage. What does my history reveal? Greetings, Sage. be. That's the oath of the unseen. All in the mind. No use. Very well. Ignium were forged together in flame. The crescent pick achieves a greater form.
Hey, what just happened? See anything that wasn't here before, young one?
Moonlight guide us.
Moonlight, yeah. Your eyes do not deceive. Near the gateways out of here, you'll find none other than the Oath of the Unseen, I think it's called. Ask me not whence it came. Instead, ask just how tough you really are.
I earned the right to look upon the oath, the testaments of night. Do I dare speak the vows, and thereby spread the fear that darkness brings?
Come on, what are you, scared? Those nocturnal arms you got, they're probably gonna love that fear and testament type stuff. I say give it a shot. What's the worst that could happen?
All mortal kind condemned to never-ending torment and despair?
It's gonna be fine.
In shadow I serve, to shadow I return. This I vow. By will of night. This vow is at its peak. Through Aphira. The rains return.
A secret monument to night, etched with her will and testament, looms tall within the training grounds, revealing its nature only to the worthy.
I'm in the inner circle now. What is the will of night? Through Aphira. The rains return. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
You face the Titan in the lowest depths. That much I knew before your headmistress confirmed you vanquished him, as I had faith you would. If his life force is like grains of sand, then you took one. Eventually, all. Your choice? Lunar ray.
Together we shine.
My light is yours. Your foes lie vanquished.
Should be able to reach Olympus from there. Denied. Did this skull just smile? Into Aphira. Fix the barrier, did they?
A barricade bars passage to the docks beyond the city square, leaving the denizens of the city of Aphira confined to their ruinous environs.
We'll get through, even if it takes every shade in this city.
You look like you've a taste for blood. Come get your fill for now. There.
The room's empty.
you been? In the deepest reaches of your father's realm, perhaps? Striking at the very heart of our enemy. One can but hope.
That's all it takes, huh?
For you.
Now to head back.
Our fathers sure made a mess of things for us, didn't they, sister? Born to the mightiest of gods, yet living like outcasts. Like bloody animals.
It's Cronos that made a mess of things. If he'd have just stayed dead, we'd be at peace. And together with our fathers, no doubt.
Have you met our fathers? Sure, we're in the midst of an interminable war, but at least we're far away from them. Enough of this.
Coinage.
Something.
For my father. Out of shells. Shouldn't take too long. Now what? This is my father. Revol's empty. No shells. For me. Where else can we go? Out of shells.
What'd you miss? So the brother's been all right, has he? That's good. I know he's been looking out for Heck and the rest of you for a while now, but do look out for him in turn, would you?
I see something of use.
Good find. More pylons are nearby. my authority.
Well, look at you, hot stuff. You made it to the surface after all. I figured that you might. It's maybe even colder here than down below, but that, at least, we can fix right away, I think.
Fired up. Need a quick overview. Of Cronos. The wall's empty.
City of Ephira, Witchy. Most important thing to know is, whatever happens to you there, I cannot be held liable. I work weapons, not miracles.
Such strength. Enough of this place.
The valuable is near.
There. Lord Charon. We got him finally, Lord Charon. The Titan can be slain. If but to complicate his schemes a little while, till we can put a stop to him for good. Yes, my father's throne shall be restored. Olympus, I accept this message. I see.
You're no sheep. Where do you think you're going anyway? No ship that sails from the docks back there is gonna take the likes of you. Come to think of it, lately, we've had no ships at all.
The deathless fleet of Cronos is still out there in the waters of the Rift. Apparently, when one ship sinks, another rises to replace it from the depths. Drowned sailors for its crew.
You're pulling my leg. The dead can sail nowadays? I thought they were no good for anything but food. Might have to teach them to take on some of my household chores.
Lights out. That smell. Looking forward to this. The docks. Just a little night sea journey. What's to fear? In we go. Are you lost, little one? Transfer me. No shells. Empty. Out of shells.
Hermes, at your service. Empty. Cheers, then.
Coming in hot. There's one thing I learned from my strong-armed nephew here, dearie, is that you always have to strike while the iron's still hot. Now, come on, hop to it, Hephaestus, my lad.
I'm up in, lady, yeah? Though if you keep on turning up the heat in here, then this whole forge is gonna blow and take the rest of the damn mountain with it too. And what would Witchy have to fight for then?
Stand down. that for sure. Revol's empty. You see?
Gust of wind and spray of sea, clump of soil, branch of tree. Fang and feather, tuft of wool, dusky wing and horn of bull. Moly petals, I've a lot, boil, simmer in my pot.
Behold that ancient isle on which a great enchantress plies her trade. Amid such flora and fauna as have come to welcome her as one of their own.
It feels so safe and peaceful here.
More for me? I'm unaccustomed to receiving gifts here on my little isle, though I'm pleased to try and get more used to it, if you must so insist.
Insist is a strong word, madam, but I would like for you to have this, yes. Perhaps it will help you perfect your own recipe, or while away a pleasant night should one arise.
Welcome, Poppet. Though, forgive me that I have not invited you inside my little hut. Such hospitality I don't extend to anyone. And I make no exceptions, not even for you.
Madam Cersei, that is perfectly all right. And there's no need to explain. We all live in seclusion in our own way. What other way is there? With privacy comes peace of mind.
I'm grateful that you understand. Of late, I share my simple home with beasts, but that is all. This Isle of Aia is not mine, of course. Rather, it's my dear companion, and can be yours. So please, help yourself to anything you need whilst here. Safe.
Peace, Madam Cersei.
And peace to you.
Got it. Black flagship. In the name of Hades. Time to send a message.
Just what you wanted, right?
Fine work as always. Need shells. Got you.
Heads up, Ellie.
Out of shells. The path of stars.
That was ugly.
The path across the sky.
Something happened since the last time you were here. These ships, one after another, they all sank. Never seen these waters so calm. Did you?
Did I reach Cronos in my father's house and slay him? Yes. And did he then reconstitute himself, perhaps entirely negating whatever I achieved? Also yes.
I always knew you'd get him, Melly. But as you can see, his risen fleet has risen once again. Though sounds to me like you found one of its weaknesses. Good choice.
Bye. Which way now? Come. I couldn't do it. The front of the fleet. In the name of Hades. Cool and brisk. for your service.
Look who! Back for another round? Good, because I've got thousands.
No shells. My magic. It's no use. Want more? All right, fine. Need shells. Really? Out of shells. That does it. The bowl's empty. No shells. Come here, trouble! This is it. How could you be so cruel?
Et bah alors?
You started it.
The embodiment of strife has vanished, yet her influence remains, as earth and sea alike remain embroiled in a cataclysmic conflict she is keen to endlessly perpetuate.
Eris must be having the time of her life.
Thus, having overcome the fate-wrought curse confining her to the underworld, the Princess of the Dead ventured out onto the surface realm. Her aim, to reach the Mountain of the Gods, and there disrupt the massing forces of their crafty foe. Much more is to be told of that in due course, but let us say, for now, she ran into some difficulties here and there.
Return to Shadow now. Returned. You knew I could do it, didn't you, Cronos?
Just go with the flow out there. That's what I do.
Begging your pardon, Shades. There's something new here.
Much is to be learned from history, if one but studies the lessons hidden in any purported accounts. A lifelong pursuit, in and of itself.
Still no telling what the future holds. I'll take it. Salt.
Better get your scrawny ass back out there, huh?
Fine work there.
Up you go. Stay strong, my friends. Live and thrive.
Ah, that's a nice touch.
Into the earth you go.
Our garden flourishes.
During a recent voyage, I found Circe the Enchantress on her little isle, evidently safe from all the turmoil at sea. Don't you two know each other fairly well?
In life and death, we can but strive to know each other well, Goddess. Though I knew Circe just a bit, at least. As casual acquaintances is all. Why do you ask?
Oh, just in case you wanted me to tell her anything when next we met, as she may be providing some assistance when I navigate the Rift of Thessaly.
No need to tell her anything. Best keep your focus on the task at hand.
Noted.
The task unfolds.
What now?
You prevailed in your attempt, but our enemy is time itself, and 'twould seem that he is not prepared to abdicate his stolen throne as yet.
Prevailed, sure. And yet, I feel as though I've come no closer to achieving our true goal. My task, sometimes I fear, it's impossible.
Impossibility tends to be transient. Time would wear us down, but with patience, we can withstand him until our night arrives at last.
Patience, then. I'm in the mood for that one.
Upon this cauldron by the will of night,
Hear me, shades of the dead, and listen well. Your strength is needed now to join our fight. Upon Olympus and in depths of hell. Within these crossroads you are safe with us. Yet we would ask your service to our cause. Your will is yours, your choice is given thus. Together let us rise above our flaws. So mote it be.
Heard the good news.
used to know everything that was going to occur, didn't you, Lord Moros? Up until recently, from what I gathered. I can't imagine.
Well, imagine it being rather dull, always knowing what's to come. But now I'm no different than you. How do you get by like this? Many surprises are unwelcome, yet there also can be pleasant ones.
I'm sure it helps that I don't know it any other way. This must be very difficult for you.
Yes.